Déjà, depuis nous comptons, c'est pour nous dire. Oh, il y a quelqu'un qui va dire Amen. C'est pour tout le monde dire Amen. Bon Dieu, bon frères et sœurs. Comme c'était annoncé, nous allons projeter, nous allons faire jouer. Est-ce que les techniciens sont prêts? Je ne sais pas si le président est prêt. Il y aura une projection. On va avoir une projection. C'est pour avoir une idée de ce qui se passe à l'UNA. Et après cette projection, le président de l'UNA sera là avec nous pour les questions et réponses. There's going to be a video. We're going to play something for you. If there is any question for the president, Dr. Liverpool, he will be there to answer your question. Now, I don't know if the technicians are ready. All right. We would like to ask Brother Bessel and Dr. Liverpool to join us. Thank you. Si vous avez des questions, après la projection, Dr. Liverpool est là, il répondra à vos questions. Merci. Est-ce que you wanna?
Yes, so we're going to show the video now, and then after the video, and
Merci. Can you please start from the beginning?
Dieu, tu es ma force, ma consolation, une lampe devant mes pas.
Peut-on commencer au commencement de... Merci. We would like to start at the beginning, please.
Triomphe.
Amen. Amen.
On fait de l'ouragan, remporter l'orage.
stop it and then start it all over. And start it as this slideshow.
Dieu, tu es ma force, ma consolation, une lampe devant mes pas. Ta voix a triomphé de l'ouragan. Emporté le combat. Tu m'offres chaque jour ton infaillible amour. Toi qui as fixé le cours des étoiles, sois mon âme, sois ma voile. Tu es tamisé pour toucher les cieux, protégé par ta main. Ta grâce m'appelle à lever les yeux et suivre ton chemin. Tu m'offres chaque jour ton infaillible amour. Toi qui as fixé le cours des étoiles, sois mon ancre, sois ma voile. Ta miséricorde coule dans la croix, ton sang m'a racheté. Tout ce que je suis me vient de toi, sans fin je te louerai. Tu m'offres chaque jour ton infaillible amour. Toi qui as fixé le cours des étoiles, sois mon ancre, sois ma voile. Tu m'offres chaque jour ton infaillible amour. Toi qui as fixé le cours des étoiles, sois mon ancre, sois ma voile. Sois mon ancre, sois ma voile. Sois mon ancre, sois ma voile.
Amen.
Okay, before we say anything, I think we all appreciate the lunch very much, and we need to give a round of applause to those who prepared the meal and those who ate the meal. So let's give ourselves a round of applause. In Trinidad, we have a saying. Now, I know the term nigger is very derogatory here in the United States, but we have a saying in Trinidad: it is better nigger belly burst than good food go to waste. All right, so right now I'm feeling like my belly wants to burst because I certainly wasn't letting good food go to waste. All right, so we had a good time. We want to thank those who prepared the meal. Well, if you have any questions that you would like to ask or relate to the university, anything else on the campus, I'll be glad to answer these questions at this time. Any question at all? I know for some of you it's been a long time. Okay.
Once again, I want to congratulate you for sharing with us your plans for the progress of our institution. I would like you to tell us, when do you think the dorms, both, would be ready to receive boys and girls, or ladies and gentlemen?
Okay. Okay, one of the, I don't know if you all need translation, so if you do. One of the hurdles that I have experienced at the university
L'expérience que j'ai faite à l'université,
is that every time we are about to begin a project, I'm told that we owe on the project.
à chaque fois on va commencer un projet et on me dit que on doit de l'argent.
I have plans here with me of the dorms, the new men's dorm. The building has been halted for almost, I think, 2 or 3 years now. They haven't done anything on the building. And of course, before I became a minister, I was a draftsman working with the government.
So, avant de commencer, le dortoir des garçons était fermé pendant 2 à 3 ans. La construction a commencé et puis c'était arrêté. Moi, comme un pasteur, j'ai aussi une expérience as a drafter.
A draftsman.
A draftman.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Quelqu'un qui peut dessiner. Yeah.
So that I know about drawing plans and what have you. So I looked at the plans that they had for the dorm, and I came up with a brilliant idea in how we could resume building the dorm without having to complete the whole building.
Okay. Maintenant, on m'a montré le plan du dortoir, et lorsque j'ai regardé le plan, et puis une idée m'est venue, comment on peut continuer avec le projet sans refaire, without doing the entire building.
Yeah, if we could hook up the iPad, I'll show it to you all. You know, can it be hooked up? The iPad. I could. I prefer to show things sometimes than explain it because. Okay, I'm going to try and see if you can show it on the screen. If you show it on the screen, I'll be able to explain something to you all. So, what I've decided to do, when I looked at the plan, I'm going to be sacrificing a bedroom in each block and make in the plumbing inside, because what it did with the plan for the dorm, the students would have to go outside, as it were, to use the bathroom. Okay.
So la façon que le plan, avec la situation du dortoir, les étudiants devraient sortir du dortoir pour aller utiliser la toilette.
All right, the washrooms. So what I did, I came up with a plan to sacrifice one of the bedrooms.
Je suis venu avec un plan pour sacrifier l'un des chambres.
And put the plumbing inside.
Et pour mettre le plumbing à l'intérieur.
And with that plan, we could do it in stages and finish the dorm.
Avec ce plan-là, on peut terminer le plan en stage.
And what we decided also is that then all we need to do is, because the building is more or less up, just tile the rooms, paint it, and put in the electrical, and the students could start moving in as we go along.
Ok, ce qu'on peut faire, c'est qu'on peut commencer à mettre le céramique, et puis fermer les chambres, et puis les étudiants pourront utiliser.
I pick up a little thing in French as I go along, you know. I'm picking up as I go along, you know. So, okay, and also what we could do rather than asking people to contribute an enormous amount of monies,
On ne demande pas aux gens de contribuer une grande somme d'argent.
they could contribute to a room,
Ils peuvent contribuer une chambre. Par exemple, on peut adopter une chambre.
and then we put their names on the door,
Il peut avoir votre nom sur cette chambre ou bien sur la porte.
stating that they contributed to the room.
Ça veut dire que vous avez contribué pour cette chambre-là.
Now,
Et
everybody loves the idea.
tout le monde aime cette idée.
The problem is,
Le problème est,
I was told that before we could start doing anything on the dome,
on m'a dit avant de commencer quoi que ce soit,
we owe the engineers money.
on doit de l'argent à l'ingénieur.
And up to now, I cannot find out how much money they owe.
Maintenant, jusqu'à présent, on ne peut pas savoir combien d'argent qu'on doit à l'ingénieur.
So we have to pay off the engineers
On doit payer à l'ingénieur avant
before we could start anything on the
avant de
dome.
commencer le travail.
And that has been my encounter for most of the projects that I have tried to do on the campus. Everything they owe. So we have to pay off first, and then we could do anything.
Ça a été mon expérience depuis que je suis arrivé au campus. Et pour tous les projets, il y a quelque chose qu'on doit, il faut payer il faut payer l'ingénieur ou le contracteur avant de commencer aucun travail.
Are you with me? It's the same thing with the electrical and the plumbing. We wanted to do some electrical work, we wanted to do some plumbing work, but we couldn't do it because we owe the electricity company. We had to pay them off first before we could do the electrical.
C'est la même chose pour l'électricité, pour le plumbing, puis il faut payer la compagnie avant, et puis avant d'aller de l'avant avec le projet.
So while we were hoping to start the dorms in January, we now have to find monies to pay off the engineers, and then we could start work on the dorm.
Ok, le plan c'était de commencer le projet en janvier. Maintenant, la première chose qu'il faut faire, c'est de trouver l'ingénieur, le payer, et puis après quoi, pour aller de l'avant.
Okay. And in order to save money, what we are thinking of doing is doing the job internally rather than have a whole company come to do the job.
Maintenant, la façon qu'on compte faire ça, c'est de faire le travail internement avant d'aller trouver une autre la compagnie pour pouvoir faire ça pour nous.
And of course, we'll be doing it to the standards. I don't know what that would be because you know how it is in Haiti as related to standards.
So, on est en train de planifier la construction en suivant les réglementations de la construction en Haïti.
Okay. Yes. That's a minute.
Oh, une autre question?
Many people here do not know too much about the university, how it started. Everybody know about Tikini, what was before, how was the past, the present, like you're talking about the future. What was the past and how that came. I don't know if you know all that story.
Well, I know some. Okay, the university actually started in 1921.
L'université a commencé en 1921.
All right. There's not much history as it relates to that part of the university. What I do know is that it moved from where it was in Port-au-Prince in 1948, sorry, to 48 to where it is present. Okay. In 1948, it moved from Port-au-Prince to where is the present location. When it went to the present location, there were just two buildings on the site. One of them is very dilapidated, and the other one, well, it fell down already. So the present site is where most know the university, but it actually started in 1921. Some folks was in 1948, but it was really 1921.
So l'université a commencé vraiment en 1921. Il y a des gens qui pensent que ça a commencé a pris naissance en 1948, mais il y avait deux bâtiments sur le campus et l'un d'entre eux est encore en existence et l'autre est très détérioré.
Which means that the university is probably close to one of the oldest universities in the Caribbean.
So cette université est sans aucun doute, l'une des plus anciennes universités de la Caraïbe.
In the next 2 years, we'll be celebrating 100 years, and we want to have a grand celebration.
So, le plan, c'est que en 2 ans, nous allons célébrer le 100e anniversaire de l'université et on veut avoir une très grande célébration.
Now, of course, there's a lot of things that went on between 1921 and the present 2018, and I wouldn't be able to tell you all of that, because the truth is, most of the history is written in French. I'm still learning the French, so I didn't read too much, but
Yeah.
what I learn in the English, what I pick up in the English is what I'm sharing with you.
So, il y a beaucoup de choses qui se sont réalisées entre 1921 et 1948. Alors, l'histoire est en française, mais cependant, je suis en train d'apprendre le français et puis pour dénicher les informations sur l'université.
I'm 24th president of the university,
Je suis le
but I'm
24e.
not sure if that's the 24th from 1921 or the 24th from 1948.
Je suis le 24e président de l'université, mais je ne suis pas sûr que je suis le 24e président de 1921 ou 1948.
Okay. The serving president that I'm aware of is Mr. Josue.
Oh, le président qui m'a précédé, c'est M. Josué.
Yeah.
Josué.
Yeah, he was the
Ah,
longest
mais
serving.
avant lui, c'était Mio. Before him. Leslie Mio, before you.
Yeah, he was
And
the
then-
president. No, but Josue is the longest serving president I
okay.
think they have.
Oh, ok. Josué est le président qui a duré le plus longtemps.
Yeah, the longest. I think he served for 2 terms, which is close to 10 years.
Il a fait 2 termes et ça a pris près de 10 ans.
Most of the other presidents didn't last very long.
La majorité des présidents n'ont pas duré longtemps.
So if we're going by history, I may not be there very long.
So, d'après l'histoire, je ne serai pas là trop longtemps.
But it's a wonderful place to be. I know most of you may not know the institution. There is still the view, even among the members in Haiti, that you have to have money, plenty money. Your parents have to be very affluent to attend UNA. But we are trying to change that.
Ok, maintenant là, et peut-être parmi vous, vous ne savez pas que ça existe toujours dans l'école. Pour atteindre l'université, il faudra que vos parents aient suffisamment d'argent. Et maintenant là, je suis en train de changer cela.
Now let me give you some realities that relate to Haitian education. There are close to 400, I wouldn't call them universities, but places that do tertiary, that practice tertiary education.
Maintenant, en Haïti, il y a à peu près 400 institutions qui offrent de l'éducation. Pas nécessairement université, mais des institutions qui offrent l'éducation. À peu près 400.
Depend on what website you go on. UNA is the 3rd most popular university in Haiti.
D'après, ça dépendant du réseau que vous allez, l'UNA est la 3e plus populaire université d'Haïti.
It's first among the private institutions.
Elle est la première parmi les universités privées.
There are of course, the University of Haiti, which is the government university, is number 1.
Well, of course, l'université d'État est le numéro 1.
There's also a university that the government of the Dominican Republic built for the people of Haiti in the north region, just close to the border.
The Dominican Republic?
Yeah.
Oh, il y a une université aussi au nord que la République dominicaine a bâtie pour Haïti, qui se trouve au nord, qui est aussi une bonne université.
I think that would be number 2.
Ce sera le numéro 2.
And then perhaps it would be either UNA or the University of Aristide. I think he has a university named after him.
Alors le 3e, c'est soit l'UNA ou l'université d'Aristide, qui est nommé après lui. Ça, c'est au niveau de toutes les universités. Mais pour une université privée, l'UNA est la première.
Okay. In Haiti right now, 65% of the population receive primary education.
En Haïti maintenant, 75% de la population reçoivent des éducations primaires.
45% receive a primary education.
Et 45% reçoivent
A secondary
des éducations
education.
secondaires.
And just about 1.5% receive a tertiary education.
Seulement que 1,5% reçoivent third, universitaire,
University
éducation universitaire.
Okay, so it's a very prestigious thing to have a degree in Haiti. Very, very prestigious.
C'est très prestigieux d'avoir une éducation au niveau de collège ou universitaire en Haïti.
One of the problems that UNA had encountered
Le problème que l'UNA a eu,
is that the fees were so high
les frais étaient très hauts.
that it is cheaper to study medicine in one of the private institutions
C'est moins dispendieux d'étudier la médecine dans l'une de ces institutions
than nursing at UNA.
que de venir être étudiant à l'UNA.
So, and that's one of the reasons why the folks were saying it's a very elite university and it's very difficult for even the Adventist population to attend the university.
C'est là pour laquelle c'était très difficile pour moi d'attirer la population adventiste pour atteindre l'université.
So we actually pricing ourselves out of the market.
Pratiquement, nous avons établi notre barème ou nos filles complètement au dehors du marché.
So what we did this year, we gave a 50% discount in terms of the tuition cost for all students.
Maintenant, on donne 50% de discount to all of the students.
All of the students, the first year, the new students.
OK, on offre 50% de discount à tous les étudiants pour la première année.
Okay, but of course, when you give a discount, it means it could affect your whole income.
OK, lorsqu'on donne des discounts, des rabais, alors cela va affecter notre source d'income.
But what we discovered that we really didn't have a major drop because, take for example, education.
So, I'm sorry.
We didn't have a major drop in income.
OK, mais grâce à Dieu, nous avons eu un major
decline
of income.
Because what happened is, in education, for example, where they would have only taken in about 5 or 6 students.
En éducation, Department of Education, in the department,
or the School of Education.
Pour l'école d'éducation, on prend
5 or 6.
5 ou 6 étudiants.
We actually got close to 30 students this year.
Et on a eu près de 30 étudiants cette année.
So what we found is that even though we reduced the fees because of the numbers of the intake, we more or less have the same income.
OK, lorsque on a réduit les frais et le plus qu'on a réduit les frais, ça a augmenté le nombre d'étudiants.
Really didn't drop the income.
Et puis ça n'a pas affecté les revenus.
So what we're doing, rather than having few students paying plenty money, we have more students paying less. You all got that? Okay. Instead of having few students paying a lot of money, we have more students paying less.
Okay.
So in numbers, it's working out what is there.
Au lieu d'avoir quelques étudiants qui paient beaucoup, on a beaucoup d'étudiants qui paient moins.
Okay, let me just show you something quickly with the plan, and then I'll close if you don't have any other question. Now, we have a pointer. Okay. I know. Okay, let me go up and see if I can touch it or at least point it. Now, this whole bottom section here right now
Cette partie de cette section au-dessous
has
du
been
côté-
constructed except for the roof.
c'est construit excepté pour le toit.
But it has no electrical, no plumbing, anything like that.
Il n'y a pas d'électricité, de plumbing, quoi que ce soit.
Yeah. Now, that little section you see in there that's sticking out on the side,
Cette petite section là au milieu qui est un peu à droite,
right, that's where the bathroom is.
c'est là où se trouve
All right, you
la
have
toilette.
somebody to point on top, so that's helping. So if you wanted to use the bathroom in the night and you were upstairs, you'd have to run down the steps where the arrow is there, and then run across there and go into the bathroom.
So, si pendant la nuit qu'on veut utiliser la toilette, il faut sortir du deuxième étage et puis descendre et puis trouver la toilette ici.
Okay, now that whole section to the top and this other section to the side, on the side here, has not been built as yet.
Ok, cette section là au-dessus du plan n'a pas été construite.
So what the plan that I came up with is this. Where you see the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rooms, if you could show the 5 rooms here, yeah, those 5 rooms. Come back to the other side. Here, there. 1, come down. 2, 3, the one, 4, 5. The one on
Okay.
top, right.
Lorsqu'on
Those-
prend ce bloc là, où il y a à peu près 5-6
That is like an apartment block. So what we're going to do, we're going to take off the bathroom there, the one you're just pointing at there, the bedroom at the bottom there in the middle. We're going to take that bedroom and turn it into a toilet and bath. So, so there'll be 2 toilets and 2 baths serving 8 students,
Okay.
which is about what a family would have with 2 toilets and baths.
Ok, on va prendre dans cette section là, on va prendre l'une des chambres pour la transformer en toilette et qui pourra servir à 8 étudiants.
Now that whole section that hasn't been built as yet, we may not have money at this point in time to build that. That's not on the front burner. So what we're going to do, where the toilet area is here now, we're going to just cover it and use it as a chapel for the dorm.
Ok, where are you going to be using as a chapel?
The toilet area that I said they'll have to run down to use.
Oh, the first toilet?
Yes,
Ok.
the toilet.
Ok, là, cette section-là, qui était initialement la location de la toilette, sera transformée en une petite chapelle.
Okay, so this is the whole section here that we'll be building in a little while, once we get the funding for it.
So, toute cette section-là sera bâtie après que nous recevons suffisamment de fonds.
All right, but the main thing right now is just to pay off what we owe, and then we could start building.
La première chose maintenant, c'est de payer ce que nous devons, et puis après quoi, pour aller de l'avant.
Okay, so that's the plan for the dorm, and hopefully, we are hoping that within a year and a half, we could finish the dorm.
Et c'est
But this
le
is
plan. C'est le plan pour le dortoir, et nous pensons dans un an et demi, on terminera le projet.
Now, this is really the men's dorm, but what I plan to do is put the ladies in it.
Maintenant, c'est pour le dortoir des garçons, et ce que je pense à faire, c'est de mettre this is to put the lady,
Yeah.
the same building. Yeah.
No, we won't be putting the men. Okay, the idea behind it was for the men. But what they were doing, they're gonna, I don't know if you all know the old ladies' dorm. You may know the old ladies' dorm. They are trying to fix the old ladies' dorm, which to my mind didn't make sense.
Ok, on veut essayer de reconstruire, ou du moins de rénover l'ancienne dortoir des filles, mais pour moi, ça ne fait pas aucun sens parce que cet édifice doit être rebâti.
It's almost like a jail, you know.
Ça paraît comme une prison.
If you know it, if you ever saw it, you know. So, I don't know. We're looking at it, we don't know what we'll do with that yet, but the idea is to, because the problem we have right now too is that Martisa, you all know Martisa. Everybody knows Martisa, right?
Vous connaissez Matissan, parfait.
It's a very dangerous area. A policeman was killed there recently. You know,
C'est un endroit très dangereux. Un policier est mort.
one night we had to pay to keep our workers in a hotel because they couldn't get to Port-au-Prince where they were living because they couldn't pass by Matissa. It's a dangerous, that's a place where I get held up, actually, you know. So these ladies, they are crying out for a place to stay on the campus so they won't have to be traveling every day from Port-au-Prince to Dikini. So we're trying to see if we could get a place for the ladies and then we'd see what we could organize for the men.
So, you know, with the situation, avec la situation d'Haïti, Martissan devient un endroit très dangereux. Alors, il y a pas mal d'étudiants, de jeunes filles qui vivent hors de Dikini et ils doivent passer par Martissan pour venir à l'école. Alors, on est en train de se dépêcher à construire un dortoir pour elles. So, elles n'auront pas à voyager pour passer par Martissan et puis elles pourront rester sur le campus.
You know, the Haitians are different from Trinidadians. If a trade union call a strike on a public holiday in Trinidad, no way, I'm telling you, no way he getting anybody to come in a public holiday to sacrifice the beach lime and what have you to go and march. Not so in Haiti. Haiti, they shut down the whole place for the whole week. A couple weeks ago, for the whole week, nothing could be done. When I say nothing, I mean nothing. Because if you try to go on the road and they see you, they stop you, they damage your car, they burn your car, whatever. So when they say strike, you just have to stay indoors.
Laissez-moi simplifier ça. En Haïti, différemment de n'importe quel autre pays, lorsque se révoltent, ils vont pour toute la semaine et même plus qu'une semaine bloquer toute la zone et puis il n'y a pas de communication. Il n'y a pas de transportation, pas de communication. C'est très différent que des autres pays. À Trinidad, on ne peut pas faire ça.
Totally different.
C'est différent.
All right, nothing stopped the party in Trinidad. All right, so what we are trying to do is fix up the dorms so that people could stay on the campus and they wouldn't have to be traveling back and forth.
Yeah, c'est ce qu'on est en train de faire, c'est de rebâtir le dortoir pour que les étudiants n'ont pas à voyager de loin, ils peuvent rester sur le campus pour recevoir leur éducation.
Okay, but I'm sure you're here, you'd love to hear some music, so what we're going to do at this time, you're going to play some music, let somebody sing or something, and if you really have a burning question, we could probably address it. If you really have a burning question that you'd like to ask.
Si vous n'avez pas d'autres questions, okay.
Thank you again, Dr. Liverpool, for coming. One of the challenges for me as the chapter president is the fact that every time I reach out to someone and ask, you know, like for donations or support, one of their biggest concern is the fact that they're always complaining that the school doesn't have the same standard.
You see?
It doesn't have the same standard. You know, like as in regards to our pride and regards to, they just kind of feel like, you know, the students that coming in, I know that you're pushing, you're talking about you want more students to be, you know, on campus, but how exactly you're planning to balance it? Do you guys have a criteria? How you're going to choose your students? Because it's one of the concerns. They just feel like right now, like, you know, CAD is just, anyone could go to CAD. And back in the days, like you have to have a certain background, you know, not just academic, but also like, okay, you must be religious, you have to, you know, there's certain things that we had that we just feel like the school doesn't have that. There's a balance and you try to recruit more students in the school.
Okay.
Est-ce que tout le monde a compris la question? Non? Ok, je vais répondre. Je vais répéter la question. Maintenant, elle a dit que dans le temps, il y avait des critères pour pouvoir être accepté à l'école. Et non seulement critères chrétiens, mais aussi des critères de background académique, okay, Maintenant, quels sont les standards pour pouvoir être admis à l'école?
Okay. CAD is perhaps one of the best secondary schools that we have in Haiti.
Et CAD est probablement la meilleure école secondaire en Haïti.
Last year, we had 99% pass rate in the exams.
L'année dernière, nous avons eu 99% de succès.
One student failed.
Un étudiant n'a pas réussi.
And that student was sick for most of the year, so she didn't attend classes.
So, cet étudiant était malade pour la majorité du temps, et puis elle n'a pas passé, elle a manqué plus d'une dizaine de classes.
But what has happened with CAD and what has happened with our Adventist education?
Qu'est-ce que cela a à faire avec notre éducation chrétienne?
Okay, let me probably explain something to you as it relates to the salaries of the Adventist worker, and then you'll probably understand what I'm saying.
Ok, je vais vous expliquer quelque chose au sujet du salaire, et puis alors vous allez comprendre ce que je veux dire.
Okay, the Adventist worker doesn't work for much money.
Les adventistes,
Right, Pastor? We don't work for much money, right?
Les employés adventistes ne travaillent pas pour beaucoup d'argent.
But you get a lot of benefits.
Mais vous avez beaucoup de bénéfices.
One of the benefits of working for the church is that we contribute to the pension in US.
L'un des bénéfices, c'est que on contribue pour la pension en dollars américains.
Because we contribute to the Inter-American Division Pension Fund.
On contribue à la division interaméricaine, les fonds de pension.
There are some people getting pension from IAD that is more than some salaried workers on the campus.
So, il y a des gens qui reçoivent une pension en Haïti qui est plus élevée que un actuel employé sur le campus.
Okay. Now, why am I saying that? I'm saying that because you have to pay high salaries to the workers. May not be actually salary, but in terms of benefits.
On doit payer un salaire élevé, a high salary to the workers. So you have to pay.
Well, when in terms of the benefits, it's very high.
Ok, les bénéfices sont très élevés, alors il faut payer beaucoup plus pour les employés.
So what you found happening is that you have a secondary school that is probably the best on the island in terms of producing grades. A secondary school that is probably the best on the island.
Ok, notre école secondaire est probablement la meilleure en Haïti.
They have one of the best facilities.
Il y a une des meilleures buildings, ou du moins bâtiments.
Yeah, but it's not just building. They have swimming, they have a football field, they have a good library that they could use because they use the university library.
C'est pas seulement le bâtiment, il y a un terrain de football, il y a aussi la piscine, le doux refuge pour ceux qui connaissent l'école.
So the fees are very high.
Maintenant, les frais sont très élevés.
Even workers on the campus cannot send their children to CAD.
Maintenant, même les gens qui travaillent sur le campus ne peuvent pas envoyer leurs étudiants à l'école secondaire.
Last week I took a decision with the administration.
La semaine dernière, j'ai pris une décision avec l'administration.
That we would give a 50% discount to all workers on the campus.
De donner à 50% de discount à tous les employés sur le campus.
So that they could send their children to our school.
Par conséquent, ils peuvent envoyer leurs étudiants, leurs enfants à l'école.
So what is happening is that the people who ever could send their children to our school would pay to send them. So what we are trying to do, the population from Adventist to non-Adventist, the ratio, I can't remember it offhand, the academic VP would probably be able to give you that. But it's getting higher and higher in terms of non-Adventist to Adventist. Because you know what happened, brethren? We complain about the school no good and what have you, but the people in the world looking at it and love it.
Well, maintenant, ce qui arrive, c'est que parfois nous autres, adventistes, on critique l'école, et tandis que les gens de l'extérieur regardent l'école comme une bonne institution, et puis ils envoient leurs enfants là. Et ce qui arrive, c'est qu'il y a beaucoup
And it's not just CAD, it's the same thing happening in primary school in Northeastern.
C'est la même chose, je suis sûr, qui arrive aussi dans
and in
les écoles
Trinidad
ici.
and all the other places.
Et
Because
dans tous les-
Trinidad is the same thing. We complain about the school, but the people in the world glad to get what we don't want our children to get.
Dans